everybody, take two. In case you were watching a few seconds ago, we had technical difficulties, but I'm back. It's 4:30 and guess what time it is? It is time for the Spice Man to come in. It is I, Meherwan Irani, the Shaggy Chef, the Maharaja of Masala, the Commander of Chat, and today I'm here to show you guys one of my all-time favorite dishes, the Maharaja lamb burger. Why is it a Maharaja lamb burger? Well, because it's a lamb burger that's been taken up to 11. Worthy of a Maharaja. This is one of our most iconic dishes at Botiwalla. Probably one of our best-selling dishes at Botiwalla. It's a Chai Pani quickie. This thing's gonna take 5 minutes. We're gonna make a burger, and if you guys try this at home, it'll probably be the best burger you guys have ever cranked out of your kitchens. I guarantee it. Let's take a look at what we're doing. All right, ingredients are super simple. What makes this different from a standard burger is I'm using lamb, which I love because it's fatty, it's got that amazing mouthfeel, you can cook it medium rare, but if you do not like lamb, have no fear. This exact recipe can be made with ground chicken, ground turkey, beef, maybe even with the Beyond Meat type mix, but let's just do this with lamb today. And if you guys like lamb, this is an amazing way to do it. So I've got a pound of beautiful grass-fed lamb and a bunch of fresh ingredients. The emphasis of this burger is actually in the freshness and the herbaceousness of the herbs and ginger and garlic and less about the spices. So let's take a look at what we have spices. So this is about a pound of lamb, and obviously if you guys want to make more, double the recipe. If you got 2 pounds, just double everything I'm talking to you guys about. So I have about a quarter cup of fine diced onions, give or take. I mean, again, these are fresh herbs and you know, so don't worry too much about the exact proportions. I got about the same amount, about a quarter cup, maybe a little bit less of freshly chopped cilantro, about a teaspoon of fresh green chili pepper, and I used a serrano in this case because that's what I had in the fridge. About the same, a healthy teaspoon of fresh chopped garlic, about the same ginger, peeled and diced, and try to dice it as fine as you can because you're mixing it with the burger mix and you don't want the burger to start falling apart if the pieces are too chunky. And then the super ingredient number 1, mint. And that's gonna take this whole thing to just a whole nother level, and it's gonna be amazing in the lamb burger. I mean, think about it, mint and lamb, beautiful. And spices, super simple. Garam masala, a half a teaspoon. We're trying not to overwhelm the lamb here with a lot of spices. The idea is to taste the lamb, to taste the fresh herbs, the ginger, the garlic, the onion, and just to have the slightest touch of spices just to add a little, you know, magic going on in the background. So I put about half a teaspoon of garam masala, half a teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder, half a teaspoon of turmeric, and half a teaspoon of cumin powder and coriander powder. And they're mixed together, so it basically is about a teaspoon of coriander and cumin powder. All of these spices are available at, shameless plug, spicewalla.com. But if not, just go anywhere and get some spices. Yes. You know, I'm also plugging Buxton Hall today.
Oh, hi, Buxton.
Hi, Buxton. So this is very easy now, guys. Oh, and of course, salt. We're going to salt this whole thing before we're done. And we're going to salt to taste. I'm just going to put a healthy pinch of salt. Alrighty, let me grab my scraper. Onions in. And we'll put them all in. What the heck? I really like onions. The trick with, you know, making sure you don't put too much stuff in here is you don't want the burger falling apart because you got too much stuff going on here. And if you double this recipe, your burgers will stick together better because you'll have more sort of lamb overall going on. In goes the cilantro. In goes the green chilies. Hell, let's just put them all in together, right? Done and done. Scrape it all up. Put it in. Done. And then my beautiful painter's palette. Yes, that's right, honey. I'm the Bob Ross of spices. I got the hair, I got my palette, and I'm ready to mix and paint. And by the way, everybody, Chai Pani Mom is behind the helm.
Hi, everybody.
Feeling slightly under the weather, but still game enough to film her husband as he makes a big mess of her kitchen.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Let's do this.
And in go the spices. Ta-da! Get that out of the way. Healthy pinch of salt. Kosher. Use kosher salt, peoples. And that should be fine. Salt to taste, and you can always add a little bit of salt later on. And then we're just going to go in with our hands and mix it up. And make this all into one beautiful medley. A potpourri of lamb and spices. Knead it kind of like you're kneading a dough. You kind of want all the stuff to get in there. get all up in that lamb. Don't worry, use your hands. If you don't like the texture of lamb on your hands, I don't know what to do with you.
Buxton says that's the best part.
Which part? Getting all up in the lamb? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Best part is getting all up in that lamb. Okay. Honestly, I love getting my hands in most meat. I'd say the only thing that feels a little weird with bare hands is chicken. And that's just because chicken can be slimy. Give me some red meat.
Speaking of chicken, somebody's asking if you use chicken, would you add any fat to this?
That's a great point. We don't actually add fat because we do make a chicken burger and we found that we haven't needed to add fat to it. What I do is just make sure that not to cook it on the grill because it'll dry out. Cook it in a pan with a good amount of oil in the pan or butter or whatever have you, so that the chicken, so that the meat has a chance to absorb all the oil in the pan and get nice and juicy.
Verghese is very proud of you for using your hands.
Thank you, Verghese.
And we have a chef here from Hyderabad.
No
and
way.
the name of his pub is called Fat Pigeon.
Fat.
That's awesome.
Morta kabutar.
That's really great.
That's awesome. All right, lamb done. Got it all mixed up together. I mean, honestly, if I'd known the butcher where I bought this lamb from, I would have tasted it raw because a little lamb tartare is not going to kill anybody. It's lamb! This came out of a packet from Whole Foods, so I'm sure it's high quality, but having said that, I'm not going to eat it raw right now. Okay, I'm going to get a little oil in my hands. Scrum them up and make myself one little lamb patty. So you want this 1 pound should make about maybe 3, maybe 4 balls, and you want the ball to seem a little bit larger than you normally would imagine, because here's what's going to happen. It's going to shrink as it cooks and become a lot smaller. Patty it out. Don't worry about the shape too much. Get it thin because we want this thing to sear at high heat, cook fast, and be a little bit sort of not little almost sort of medium rare in the middle. And that's what we want. Okay, I'm going to crank the heat up. Sorry, honey, your kitchen's about to smell like deliciousness. That's what it's going to smell like.
I can handle it.
Can you handle it? Can you handle it? Okay, see how thin I made this, guys? I did this intentionally. I want to cook this thing over high heat, and I'm cooking it in a skillet. Now, you can certainly grill this outside, but if you grill it outside, make sure that grill is blazing hot. We want to cook hot, we want to cook fast. The last thing we want to do is either boil this whole situation or just slow cook it to death where it just turns into a hockey puck. The fat of the lamb is going to help make all the difference in doing it, but still, give it a good chance. See how nice and white and flat? That's almost like a baby pizza. It's a lamb pizza. What do you think, honey? Raw lamb pizza? No? No, went too far.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
not sure about that.
far.
Hey, somebody wants to know if you'd add cheese to that.
No.
Okay.
You can add the cheese after the fact. We're no Juicy Lucy's here.
Okay. Straight
don't
up.
add the cheese in here. I think it would just get weird. Add the cheese after the fact. Okay. Boom. Let me wash my hands off.
That burger looks bigger than it really is. It's a small frying pan.
Yeah, and it's going to shrink down. And yeah, I made an extra big one because I like my burger hanging out over the edge. I'm going to put this aside for now. You guys know what to do with the rest. Little napkin situation. And while that is happening, should I turn the pan on or are you okay with this?
I'll live.
You'll live, okay. While that is happening, over here, I've got me some buns. Now, I would traditionally at Botiwalla this would be served with fave, which is this Indian kind of like almost like a Hawaiian sweet roll. It's a Portuguese style bread that the Jesuits brought to India, and it's most popular with street food like pav bhaji or vada pav. But I didn't have pav handy, so I just went to the store and got some brioche, as Rich likes to call it. Bougie pav? Got some bougie pav here,
What does
but
this look like? Oh, it's just like a regular bun.
It's just a bun. Use any bun. But the trick that I'm trying to show everybody is that I want to griddle this and get some nice griddle dough on it. And what I did was brushed it with mayo, not butter. Mayonnaise has fat in it. Think about all the oil that goes mixed in. And I found brushing with mayo and then sticking it on the griddle pan over here just gives a really, oh my God, I'm going to turn the fan on, okay?
Yeah.
All right, everybody, you can hear a little background noise, but that's the noise of delicious smells wafting up out of the house instead of in the house.
Thank
but don't worry,
you.
I'll save a little lamb fat for behind the ear.
Oh, God.
Alright, so I got my buns in the pan. And I'm going to toast them with a little bit of mayo. And you can do the same thing in the grill. Works in the grill also if you wanted to put the buns in the grill with a little bit of mayo brushed on it. Just works better than butter, I found. And usually, quite often, somebody's butter in the fridge may be a solid block, and whereas mayonnaise is all this soft. While that's happening, let's pull out the rest of our condiments. Now.
Hi, Sam.
Hey, Sam.
Sam's excited about burger time.
Oh, I'm excited about burger time. Sam, you have no idea. This is like the best part of my day so far. We've got some condiments for making ourselves a burger. People go like, well, is this how you normally make the lamb burger at Botiwalla? Answer is no. At Botiwalla, we have a slaw, a desi slaw. We have tamarind chutney, green chutney, Maggi ketchup, none of which is available in the Irani household right now. So I'm making it with more traditional American ingredients, but little tweaks here and there.
But the burger itself is the same.
Oh, baby, baby, look at it, look at it. That's gonna be so delicious. And let's see how our buns are doing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Perfect, perfection. All right, guys, we're almost done. This quickie is gonna be so quick. Good God, honey, we're only 15 minutes into this. They can watch me eat for the remaining 15 minutes.
Sam still hasn't recovered from the fact that you don't have Maggi ketchup in your house.
I know, Sam, what to do. There's actually a Maggi ketchup shortage happening in Atlanta right now. We're struggling to get it for the restaurants.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I know. You know,
Everybody
COVID,
needs, yeah,
like,
everybody needs their toilet paper and their Maggi ketchup, apparently.
Yeah, I guess so. Or maybe it's like 90. So I'm just going to make a traditional burger, but I've just jazzed up the ingredients a little bit. I did manage to make a little green chutney, and I will show people how to make a green chutney in a Chai Pani a quickie at some future time. I took some regular ketchup, Heinz, and added some sriracha to it. It's not quite Maggi ketchup, Sam, but you know, it's got a little bit of that zing. It'll have a little bit of heat, a little bit of acidity. Just some vidalias, which we can still get in the store, so a little sweetness from the onions, tomato, and Hellman's real mayonnaise. I'm sorry, Dukes. I love you guys, but this is all I have in the house today. Burger is almost done. How do I know? I've had a lifetime of burgers. I know. All right.
Wait, that's it? Is it just like pure intuition? Are you going to give us a tip on how to know when the burger's done?
I can't give you a tip on how a burger's done. If you don't know how a burger's done, I can't help you. This cooking
Bigger problems.
They got bigger problems. Well, a couple of tips. Why is the burger done faster? I made it really skinny, as you guys can tell. So I knew it would hopefully help it cook faster on the inside and get it seared on the outside. If both sides are seared well, I'm pretty sure the inside is going to be done. If the inside is a little medium or a little medium rare, it's okay. It's delicious. It's just going to add to the fattiness and the juiciness of the product. If you really want it well done like a hockey puck, well then just cook it for a couple more minutes on either side and it'll be done. And of course you can always cut into it to see if the inside's completely done or not. And that's how you know if the burger's done. I'm not going to tempt it or stick a thermometer in something about this thin. I trust the good people at home can figure out how to know if their burger's done or not.
Have the
All
faith.
right, guys. A little bit of mayonnaise. Come on, baby, come on. Oh my God. There we go. There we go.
So you grilled it with the mayonnaise and now you're adding more mayonnaise.
Well, yeah, I want the little mouthfeel. I mean, guys, you can do whatever you want at home. This is my burger. This is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to add a little bit of ketchup.
He's doing it his way.
On the other side, with the sriracha. I'm going to glue the tomatoes to the bottom. Glue the onions to the top. What I mean by that is I'm going to use the onions to hold down my situation here. I'm going to use the ketchup to hold down my situation here. One burger. Done. That's it. And guys, a little bit of the green chutney on the burger itself. Just to give it that little extra spiciness. I mean, honestly, if you just wanted to take the burger with the green chutney and eat it with a paratha or roti or a piece of bread, it's probably fantastic. And in a pinch, I would do that too.
I don't even eat lamb, but this smells really good.
And if you want a little bit of lettuce, guys, go with a little bit of lettuce. If you want anything else on it, go with anything else on it. It's your burger. Have it your way. This is Meherwan's way. I like things fairly simple, not too many interruptions in my burger. And voila. I mean, look at that thing. It's a piece of beauty. Gotta love a good burger. All right, guys. This has been Chai Time Quickie. I promised Molly Irani that this one would be under 30 minutes.
Not that I don't love you guys, just a busy day.
Just one of those busy days. And I promise you guys that you can make this in less than 30 minutes. Yeah, the prep took a few more extra minutes off camera, but it's super easy, as I said. It's just onions, ginger, garlic, chilies. If you want it a little bit more hot, add some more serrano. The only thing I would stress, the most important thing to do is don't overspice the burger. Let the ginger, the garlic, the cilantro, the onion, the mint do its work. You want to taste those things. The slight amount of spices I put in there was just to balance things out a little bit. I mean, honestly, you can make the burger with just salt and the aforementioned fresh ingredients. It'll probably be delicious. But a little bit of turmeric, a little bit of chili, a little bit of garam masala just adds a little extra sexiness to the burger, which is what we're going for. All right, honey, I'm going in. One big juicy mouthful.
Can you use ginger garlic paste?
I thought about that. And to be honest, I think I would recommend not. In a pinch, it would work. And honestly, if I was being super lazy, I may have to try to convince you guys that ginger garlic paste would be the way to go. But what you want here is the bite of fresh ginger and the bite of fresh garlic that's been lightly steamed, and sort of like all of these little nuggets, these little pops of flavor in your mouth when you eat that burger. Cool. So that's why I put in the diced ginger and the diced garlic instead of ginger garlic paste, which would have stayed a little bit more raw and a little bit more, what's the word? It wouldn't have been as discreet. You wouldn't have had those pops of flavor, but that was a great question.
Fergie's, of course.
All right.
Always has the good questions.
Okay, I don't know if the internet wants to watch me taking a bite out of this sucker, but I'm about to go in.
This is his happy face. He's happy. That's a good burger.
That's a delicious burger. That's just a good burger. That's an amazing burger. I mean, I promised myself that at some point, if Chai Pani and Botiwalla was open long enough, that every item on the menu should be something that somebody wakes up at night dreaming about. And this burger is definitely on the list. All right, guys, thank you for joining us for another Chai Time Quickie. Hope you guys try this burger. Like I said, you can do it with turkey, you can do it with chicken, you can do it with beef, and of course, you can do it with lamb. Love you guys. Thank you, Chai Pani Mom.
Bye,
Thank you,
everybody.
Internet. See you all maybe on Saturday.
See you soon.
See you soon. Bye now.